What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight. Hope I pronounced this right. We have Caifanes. Yes, indeed. How about that? Caifanes making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bot, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Anthony Fuentes, and Anthony wanted to see me react to this song by Caifanes called Afuera. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Caifanes Vivo. Okay, Vivo. And the video has 10.9 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Caifanes Afuera cover audio. Okay. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Muchos años uno cree que el caer es levantarse y de repente ya no te paras, que el amor es temporal, que todo te puede pasar y de repente estás muy solo.
So there, wait a minute. All about the accents. It's all about the accents. It's all about the snare placement. Wow. Okay, so here's what's happening. From what I can hear, it sounds like 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That the snare's happening on the 2 and the 5. I'm talking about eighth notes, not quarter notes. I'm talking about eighth notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and interesting. Now the thing is, it feels like 3/4, but then when they go into that part right after the verse or phrasing, it feels like they go into a 6/8. Now you could do that. I mean 3/4 and 6/8, they're the exact same thing. It's 6/8 notes. It's just feel, it's placement. The interesting thing is that the putting the when they're in that 3 feel, putting the snare hits on the 2 and the 5. But then when they go into the 6/8 feel, the snares are on the 1 and the 4. So all they're doing is shifting. It's still 3/8 notes apart though. It's just 2 and 5 as opposed to 1 and 4. It's interesting. It's really, really interesting. This would be fun to play. I could already tell this sounds like this would be a fun song to play. Very jazz influenced. I'm digging it. Let's keep going.
Pasar y de repente estás muy solo. Afuera tú no existes.
Or is it
solo
4?
adentro.
Or is it 4? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Que todo te puede pasar y de repente estás muy solo.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, they're switching to 4.
Afuera tú no existes, solo adentro. Afuera no te cuido, solo adentro. Te desbarata el viento sin dudarlo. Nadie es nada, solo adentro. Siguen los años y uno está creyendo que puede rezar y de repente
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are they in? Are they in? Wait a minute.
los años y uno está siguen los años y uno está creyendo que puede rezar y de repente ya te perdiste y uno cree que puede creer y tener todo el poder y de
Wait. I am totally wrong. I am totally wrong. It's 4/4. The whole song is in 4/4. What's screwing me up is the hi-hat. The drummer has got this hi-hat pattern, kind of like Dave Weckl did with Etch-a-Sketch. He's playing in 4/4, except the hi-hat, which is doing phrasings of 6. So here's the drums. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snare on the 2 and the 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bass on 1 and 3, snare on 2 and 4, and here's the hi-hat doing this 6 pattern.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Wow. Wow. Okay, let me just be sure about this before I stick my foot in my mouth again.
creyendo que puede rezar y de repente
There's
ya
the
te
snare.
perdiste
Here's the hi-hat.
y uno cree que puede creer y tener todo el poder y de repente no
Yeah. Kick on 1, snare on 2, kick on 3, snare on 4. Do ba, do ba, do ba. And here's the hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow.
Born to do it.
Wow, wow, wow. A very Dave Weckl move to do right there. That is cool. That is cool. Good on him. Wow. What a great, unique sounding feel. I like it. I like it.
tienes nada. Afuera tú no existes, solo adentro. Afuera no te cuido,
interpret it however you want. It could be 4, it could be 6/8. It's really up to how you're feeling it and how you're hearing it. And the way they have it set up, either way works. Like right here in this section. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either way works. Very smart.
Afuera tú no existes, solo adentro. Afuera no te cuido, solo adentro. Te desbarata el viento sin dudarlo.
No, each time.
Nadie es nada, solo adentro.
What a great groove. What a great groove. Don't get me wrong, everything else sounded fine too. Like the guitars, the bass, vocals, they all sounded really good. Don't get me wrong. But for me, the highlight of this song was the groove. Very, very, very well done. Interpretational groove. I like it. I like that. All right. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Caifanes with Afuera. This was a request from Anthony Fuentes. Okay, I got a score, and the score is going to require a little explanation, so just bear with me here. I'm going to try my best to keep it short, but I make no promises. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.2. Yep. 8.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
If I'm being honest, the guitars, the bass, the vocals, they all sounded really good. Okay, really good. Everything sounded fine across the board from them. The chordal flow that they had developed was fine. The melodic lines sounded fine. The harmonies sounded really good. The guitar solos sounded really good. Bass playing was really solid, right in the pocket. I got no issue with anything the bass player was doing. I kind of like those chords, those fifths he was doing during the breakdown section. I did notice that, and I did like it. If I'm being honest, if I were to take the drums out of this and just look at this just strictly from guitars, bass, vocals, all the melodics, I would honestly give this around like a 7.2. It was really good. Nothing all that impressive, but it sounded really good. It was pleasing to the ear, and I had no issue with it. The whole reason I'm giving this an 8.2, a full point higher than that, is the drumming on this. Nicely done. Wow, what a great feel the drummer came up with. I really dug that. Part of the reason I dug it is it threw me for a loop. Not once, but twice. Just when I thought I had it figured out, nope, I got fooled. And then just when I thought I had it figured out again, nope, I got fooled again.
So we're all gonna go to school right here for a couple of minutes.
Doesn't happen to me very often, but it did this time. When I initially heard the song, when I heard the song kick in, I wanted to count in 4. I wanted to, and I was trying to. but I was paying too much attention to the hi-hat, and the hi-hat was playing in 6. So, in phrasings of 6. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe we're in 3/4, so I counted that. But then when it went to the next part, the actual 6/8 feel, I was like, wait a minute, but that feels like 6/8, not like 4, but it feels like it has 4 elements. That's weird. They took the snare hits and moved them from 2 and 5, they moved them to 1 and 4. Can it really be that simple? I guess it is, and I just assumed it was. And then I got the one for my second loop, and I was like, wait a minute, no, this whole song is in 4/4. The whole song is in 4/4. The snare is just playing in phrasings of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as opposed to the straight ahead 4 that was really happening in the rest of the drums. And I was like, wow, that is such a Dave Weckl move. That is fantastic. Really dug that. The feel on this song was great. And the reason I think it's great is because it's open to interpretation in a lot of sections where you could count it as 6/8. You really could. You could count it as 2 bars of 6/8, or you could count it as 4 bars of 4/4. Take your pick. They both work.
Whether you like it or not, learn to love it. It's the best thing going today.
It really comes down to what you're feeling and how you're interpreting it. And I dug that, man. I love it when bands do that. I love it when bands play the 3 against the 4 like they did here. And some people, it's like those psychological tests. You hold up the drawing and some people see a young lady and some people see an old woman. You know, it's like one of those tests. Some people are going to hear it in 3, some people are going to hear it in 4. I'm able to see both. I personally was more comfortable counting in 4, but I mean, I could see it working either way. I mean, it definitely works either way. So I personally, I liked it in 4, and that's how I counted it. But if anybody says they hear 3, I'm not going to discredit them because they're absolutely right. It is there. So yeah, man, I mean, the drumming on this, the feel on this was outstanding. So yeah, I had to bump it up a full point. I had to. I had no choice. And that's how we're getting to the 8.2. So, 8.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.